Shadows over Carthage. The scent of salt and blood lingered in the Mediterranean air as the waves crashed against the harbors of Carthage. The city stood proud, its towering walls a testament to its might. Yet, beyond the horizon, danger loomed. Rome, an unyielding force, hungered for dominion, and the Punic Wars had begun. Among the warriors sworn to defend Carthage was Moloch, a battle-hardened general with fire in his veins. His sword had sung through countless Roman shields, his name whispered in fear along the Tiber. But war was never just fought with steel. It was waged in shadows, in whispers, in choices that could break a man before the enemy's blade ever found him. In the bustling heart of the city, beyond the grand markets and sprawling villas, lived Cassia, a Roman captive with secrets buried beneath her quiet gaze. Once the daughter of a Roman senator, now a prisoner of war, she had watched Carthage with curious eyes, learning its strengths, its weaknesses. But in Moloch, she saw something else, a man torn between duty and something far deeper. One evening, beneath the torchlit corridors of the governor's palace, their paths crossed. "You should not be here," Moloch murmured as he caught Cassia sneaking through the stone halls. His voice was low, but there was no mistaking the steel beneath it. "And yet, here I am," she replied, meeting his gaze, unflinching. "Are you going to raise the alarm?" His hand hovered over the hilt of his sword, but something in her voice stilled him. A question lingered between them. What did she seek? Was she a spy for Rome, a traitor within these walls? Or was she something more? As weeks passed, their encounters grew more frequent. Cassia spoke of the world beyond Carthage, of the ambitions of Rome, of a war that would consume them both. And Malik, despite himself, listened. He had seen too many good men fall. Too many flames devour cities that could never be rebuilt. And in Cassia's eyes, he saw his own doubts reflected. Then came the night of betrayal. A Roman fleet approached under the cover of darkness, their ships slipping through the waves like ghosts. The gates of Carthage were opened from within. Chaos erupted in the streets. Carthaginian warriors clashed with Roman invaders, the cries of the dying swallowed by the roar of flames. Moloch fought through the bloodshed, his mind clouded with a single thought: Cassia. Had she been a Roman spy all along? Had he been a fool to trust her? He found her by the palace steps, a dagger in her hand, her breath ragged. But when she turned, her eyes were wild with desperation. "It wasn't me," she gasped. "You have to believe me." Moloch hesitated, torn between love and duty, between the war he had fought all his life and the woman who now stood before him. The walls of Carthage burned, and history was being rewritten in blood. But some battles were not fought for empires. Some were fought for the soul. As the city crumbled, Moloch made his choice. Please subscribe, like, and share.